Well, we say good morning here in the United Arab Emirates in Dubai. My name is Kwame Opa Weeks. Welcome to Lena Panorama. Meet Abraham A. Kamara. Abraham is only 35 years old and he hails from Lofa County. Abraham was a young Liberian living in Liberia at the time. He worked with the Mount Coffee hydro plant. Now guess what? Abraham was a heavy-duty mechanic. He was doing well in Liberia. Imagine a young man then, he was in his early 30s, doing very well. But then AB will get this call from his friend promising him a lucrative job in Italy. You heard me. Abraham was promised a very fat job in Italy, and his friend told him on the phone that he had to save up to 6,000 to 7,000 United States dollars so that he will come to Italy. That dream will then turn his entire life into a nightmare. What was to take him deep to Europe landed him in Dubai. And guess what? Abraham, who came into this country with 2 hands, 2 legs, full, he will now live as an amputee. This is his story. First, let me show you how Abraham lost one of his arms. Abraham, you want to try to lift it up? Yeah, just try to put it up there. Okay. That's AB's left hand. How he lost his left arm will shock you. Let's get to it. Welcome to Lena Panorama. AB, yeah. I know I've already called your name, but reintroduce yourself again, your full name, so that the folks watching this video will know who AB is. Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Abraham A. Kamara.
Okay.
From Liberia, Lofa County. Beside my village is Sakonadu.
Okay.
Kwadiboni district.
Okay, you're from Kwadiboni
district, yeah.
Okay. So talk to us, AB, your story. According to you, you were doing well working with the Mount Coffee hydro plant as a heavy-duty driver.
Yeah.
How did you end up in Dubai?
Yeah, so I told you from the early stage, one of my friends promised me that I want to save up to $6,000 to $7,000. He was to help me to Italy. But I told him after my contract finished, when I get the money, I will give you a call. So
when did you get this call from the friend who said that you needed to save up to 7,000 to come to Italy?
2017, July. Yeah, or in my first phase of my contract. Yeah, because I started working 2016, November, with my coffee project. So after the first phase, they still keep me. They withdraw some people, but they still keep me.
They kept you?
They kept me on the concrete mesa. We do all the concrete to the Mount Coffee power plant. So
wow.
Yeah, so I said I will say wait until my contract finish because the British people don't want to release me yet. So I kept myself there until my contract finished, 2018, July. Okay. So after the contract finished, I went back to my family in Morovia. I have 3 kids.
Okay.
In Morovia. So I live there. The little money I have, instead continue to call me that the program set up while I'm ready.
They call you back to Mount Coffee again?
Yeah.
Because you were resourceful?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was operating one machine there. There was no black man can operate there. Only one white guy. But the white guy was feeling going home. So they called me back for 1 month contract. But I went there, they kept me for 3 months. So the white guy taking for me in Morovia. So I went, I finished with a 3-month contract, I went back to my family again. So my money raised up small. So I decided to call the guy, say I'm ready to come, so he can help me. He said anytime you come, the program is available. So I decided to pay my way to Guinea Conakry. So when I reached there, we started a process. But he told me Liberian passport cannot travel from Guinea Conakry to there until I take Guinea passport. That's the only way you can help me smoothly.
So you raised the $7,000.
Yeah.
And you flew to Conakry, Guinea.
Yeah.
And upon your arrival, the guy said now the story changed.
Story changed.
That you cannot fly with your Liberian passport to Europe.
No.
You needed a Guinean passport.
Guinean passport.
Go ahead.
So we started a process. When we started a process, he changed the story again. He said, I'll pay the same money, but somebody to Tunisia to carry me on a boat. I said, no, not an arrangement.
Go over that part again.
When we started the passport process, then because he knows that the passport was coming out, then I got know everything was set up according to him. Then he said, now the French program cannot hold now. So my friend is in Tunisia. I will transfer it to the guy, then he'll put it on the boat. The boat is very unique, no hat and nothing. I said, no. I've been here about that story a long time. I'm not going there.
So now you thought you were going to fly by air.
Yeah.
Now, when you were about to get the passport, he said he was going to send you to Tunisia, where you would jump on one of these floaters.
On a boat to go. I said, no, I'm not going that route.
And you refused?
I refused. I was staying in a house. I didn't tell him about Dubai program. I called my friend from Italy that he recommended me to one of our brothers. He said, "Man, Kim with 2 persons right now from Liberia. He's trying to carry them to Dubai. They say only Dubai program on hand now. Whether you can go there." I said, "I already coming with a notion that I want to travel. Now I'm here. I can go back home, get at that. So no problem. Give me the guard number or call him." So he gave me the guard number. I called him. He charged me 3,800. He said, "When you're ready, come with me to the airport now." And right away, well, I said, I take motorbike, chat motorbike for the other quarter hour in Conakry. So I chat motorbike into the airport. He said, "Okay, give me a passport and $1,000. I put in for a visa." Right away, I don't hesitate. I think I give him 1,000 and my passport. I give it to him because the guy recommended me. I trusted him. So he said, "Anything you do it in my name. Nothing wrong with your money, nothing wrong with your passport." So I paid the money and the passport to him.
And you were taking orders from this guy in Italy now?
Yes.
Everything he said?
Anything he started doing.
Okay.
So I kept the banana money. So
somebody listening to you will be like, who is this guy who's giving you orders from Italy? Who is he so much you just trust him?
It's one of my carboy. It was me in Morovia. I was down driving the heavy duty truck.
He was your cowboy?
He was one of my carboy.
How did he go to Italy?
Go through the same boat ride.
So he went to Tunisia.
He was in Algeria working. Later he went to Libya. From Libya, that's how he left.
He was lucky.
He was lucky and crossed. Yeah, he was lucky and crossed. So he wanted.
Wow.
Yeah, but he wanted for me to take it Morocco ride, but it didn't work. So that's how he transferred me to Sidiki, who take me to Dubai.
Okay, go ahead.
So. After all the process, I denied the guy that wanted to change my story to go to Tunisia. I denied him. The whole passport, I left everything with him. I decided to use my Liberian passport now to come to Dubai. So I paid the money, 1,000. They made for my visa. I was waiting 1 week time. After the 1 week, they made say, "Let's go for a plane ticket." We went to the Emirates Airline, bought my plane ticket, $940. Bought a plane ticket. I now see the visa here. You see a visa will come out. I said, "No problem." Went and bought a plane ticket. So after buying a plane ticket, I select my own date. The one that was cheap, I tell them about at least 10 days ahead. I booked my flat. So the day I saw a flight, Raya start in Guinea. So
the day you were to fly now?
Yeah, that after the Raya start in Guinea. The flag go.
Did you ask questions as to what Dubai is and all of this? You just wanted to leave.
My first time to travel.
But you were doing good in Liberia.
Of course. In that process, I want to hustle. I built my 3-room house in Liberia. I left my 3 kids in my own house in Liberia.
They're there now.
They are there. I wouldn't traveling to kind of get status to help my kids to get better education. That was my main source of traveling.
But you had money. You had a good job.
Yeah.
You were just one of the best at what you did. The white guy left, and they never, nobody in the country, but they were turning to just you alone. Yet you decided to leave.
We were playing a long time. Already playing, making my mind. There was no choice not to leave back.
You couldn't turn back.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, actually.
So then you board the flight. Talk about how you board the flight.
I bought the flight. I missed the flight on that particular day where I take. I can't remember the particular date now. I missed the flight. After the guy who had my passport, who made my visa for me, when he was there was a flight boat turning Iraq to the government.
In Conakry.
In Conakry. I couldn't able to get my passport sooner. Before I come, they were finishing checking. I entered the terminal, but before I go, I finished move on the checking spot. One lieutenant carried me in to help me do the process. But I went to Emirates Airlines and say, see, no checking, nobody checking him no more. They finish. The plane will stay on the ground. They not fly here, but the checking finish. I couldn't able to go nowhere again. Say, until you go pay penalty. When if you not be fast, you pay more money.
Wow.
Yeah, when 1 hour pass, you now go pay a penalty to reschedule. You pay more money. So the guy that make the plane ticket for me, he was way in the time. So call him. He came running with a laptop to another airline to the airport. So he helped me now. He paid the penalty to pay $140 US. So pay the penalty. He rescheduled my flight on the 18th. I mean on the 17th. I left the Conakry on the 17th. I entered Dubai on the 18th.
Okay. So talk about your arrival here in Dubai.
As soon as I reached Dubai, I spent almost 2 hours to the airport. They were checking my passport. So I was confused to immigration. I was scared because everybody left and leave me to the terminal. The guy who went for me, gave up. He waited for me until I came out. As soon as I came out, because I took full photo, I sent it to him. So as soon as he see me in my jacket, he know that he came for. He said, but why are you still on? I said, they were checking my passport. Myself, I was confused. I was scared. I thought I had a problem.
What was the nationality of the guy who picked you up?
It was Ghanaians.
A Ghanaian guy?
A Ghanaian guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was your connection guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy that made a connection to Sidiki and him, and I was seeing somebody else saying him to come and pick me up.
Okay.
The main connection guy.
Okay.
So when I entered the accommodation he carried me, I see more than 20 human beings in one room. When I saw a sleeper in front of the door first, I felt discouraged. When I entered the room again, forget it.
The place that they were taking you to sleep?
I sat down first, right before the bed. No space to sleep.
There were over 20
human beings in the room. When I entered the room, I felt discouraged about the whole.
And they all had just arrived from different parts of the world.
Ghanaians were there, Salonians were there, Nigerians were in the room. Everybody talking about the frustration. I'm sitting there and hearing it.
What were some of the stories you heard in that room?
About the same discouraged that came to me. About discouraged in the room. Some people said they even fighting hard to get their family connection to go back where they came from. They said they were doing better home. When they came, they saw the situation, they felt discouraged. Someone else was discouraged, saying that they want to go back home where they came from.
And they were talking to this middle person?
No, everybody talking about themselves. Our best space. Everybody under the curtain. The best place, they will put a curtain all around the bed. Everybody laying down on your bed. So 2 persons on the floor, up 1 person. So they tell one guy to calm down because the boy said, I'm tired. I was just there, I should go and lie down.
So somebody control the room?
Of course.
And they tell you who went to sleep, who sleeps when, and who does what when?
Yeah. So when you come in, when you come in, they can take it very serious, but the little one you have in your pocket.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have money now.
Yeah. The connection guy told me, say, when I come, I'll keep the 500 for my job. I have the 500 for my job in my pocket. Keeping. So when I enter, when the guy come for me, I should get the 500 to him. He will find a job for me. I was the commission there. I'll keep it in my pocket.
To give it to the guy who will pick you up?
No, the connection guy, yeah.
Who will find a job for you?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I have the money with me. Everything was set up. Going to me before I came. So everything was set up. So when I enter the room, I feel discouraged. I call the same guy that made a connection from Italy. I call him right away. I say, Morris, the player here, you need to find different means for me. The player here, I don't want to be here. They already finished joking me already. The money finished going already. But they didn't want a half now, and now they take from me. So please help me. Let me move from here.
That was your first night?
Yeah. And I used to sleep there. Say the first hour. Because
you were smart.
Yeah, they talking to me that, yeah, God bless me, my brother. It sounds to man, he said, God bless me. Yeah. So I called More called my brother from Kosha, sister from Holland. He said, my little brother in Dubai. So I call him right away. I ain't go pick a ball up. So how you call from Kosha? From Kosha, right away, send me text on my WhatsApp. He said, send me your location. I'll come for you now. So I sent my location right away to him. He and a friend joined in the car right after Friday prayer. The king right away to the room. I was confused. I said, I had money to see the room right away. The king knocked the door. So I decided to turn my suitcase to go out. I get down, as soon as I heard a voice, I was happy.
You were relieved?
Yeah, I was released. I get down quick from the bed. I take the suitcase. I stand behind the door. The same guy went for me. He blocked me to the door. Why are you going? The man that said I'm gonna go for you in a year. I said, yeah, when you come, I said the guy that do everything for me to come to Dubai. And he came for me, so it's my brother.
Right.
I said,
so he didn't want you to leave the room?
No, he didn't want me to leave. I said the guy that do everything for me to come to Dubai, that he came for me. So why are you holding me for? I just God gave me that brave man to tell him because I was new. So I told him, said, don't block me. And as I was talking to him, I said, I forced him behind the door for the door to open, let him see me.
Wow. So
I forced him behind the door, the man see me, the man said, give me a bed, I go. I get my go to the man also, I push him outside. As soon as you see the guy, he was scared. There were two. So they left me and went outside. The man tested parking on the floor already. We get on the taxi. We start going to the main home. So we went in the main room. I feel released right away. So from here, Kosha took me right away in the market. We started running around because you used to do business in the market. So I started following him now in the market. But my heart was to work.
To do your main job.
My main job. In fact, I was looking for help to just I thought the guys started being some area here. I need to go there. I see the BB truck, the machine, excavator.
Yeah.
I said, but I'm working here. The man said, I have a job here. You have to patch the proper channel. I will go and spend the whole day looking at the board. I look at my feet.
Yeah, you just enjoying the machines, new ones.
So I went there. I tell the Pakistani guy, I said, please help me. I want a machine. The man said, no, you need to go to the main office. I don't know the main office. So I was just working around small. The day he go to the market, leave me inside, I will go outside by myself, go check.
Just sightseeing.
Yeah, sightseeing. Because when I see the construction area, I thought I said that best job, I said that job doing Liberia.
So how much money were on you by then?
That time I came with 2,000, balance money was 2,600 balance for me.
So out of the 7,000,
yeah,
you lost basically 4,000 to 400.
400 on the traveling basis.
Yeah.
Yeah. I lose that one on the coming. Take that one from me.
Did Mama ask you for any money?
Vamunya?
Yeah, your brother here.
No, nothing. The only money he asked me for is a bag to pay for a bag, and to be fair, now I'm getting the money self. The best space money. I think the guy that was responding for the best space.
And that's normal.
Yeah. He sell on best space. I think that somebody else will get a room. But
explain what is best space. Somebody watching who don't know what is best space. Everywhere I go here in Dubai, they talk about best space.
Yeah, best space is like they whole room all sitting in now. One person will finance a room. Then he put in a 3 to 4 bed when you want to acquire the place because you know able to pay for one room 1 year.
On your own.
On your own. One room almost 700, 800 US dollar by month. The room here. So when you say you want to pay for the room, then you don't get nothing back home.
So as I walked in here, I saw a lot of guys, more than 5, 6, 7 persons in just one area crunch up. That's what it's called best space?
Yes, that's what best space. Yeah, you put your mattress down, or you put some bad bed, you put it in the room. You do a partition. Everybody get a space to lay down. I won't call best space because one person cannot take room here.
Or you just want to wake up in the morning and
find your level, you go to job.
You go hustle.
Go hustle. That's the only way you want to save small thing for yourself to go back home. But you say you want to take one room here, you will not save nothing. I want a normal thing in Dubai. The room is very expensive. Yeah. So one person will finance a room, Curious pay for other people who went to can't live for him. They pay him, then he put. I've seen money put to go and get to the hospital. Sometimes they may say pay for it won't bear, but some people will be lucky.
The other people money will cover
for him when lucky. When you want to work, some people work out the room, but when you want to work out the room, you yourself will pay. But you want to work out the room so that you can pay money for yourself.
You're how many in this room now?
Right now we are 7 in our room right now.
Wow.
7.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you then now start to look for job.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how now you have your 2 hands, everything correct. Your hands, you're communicating, everything's fine. How did you meet this company that you lost your arm through?
On November, we were searching for about 18 finish. Getting to November, my brother started searching job for me. Luckily, he applied before to the taxi company, Dubai Taxi. He said, me, I don't want to work for Dubai, in Dubai again. I want to do my business because I know how people can treat people. So, for you want to work. So, let's go apply. So, I think my one cannot go apply. So that at least the player movement can be free for me and him. I said, I want for 2 hours to go apply together because I don't know nowhere in Dubai. So, when 2 hours apply, at least I will know the place through you. So, we apply. They charge us 4,400 for deposit to make visa and the lesson, driving lesson.
Yeah.
So 2 hours join together, we pay 9,000 to them. When we pay 9,000 to them, they say when 15 days time, our document will come out. The 15 day finish, we didn't get a document. We went to them to ask them. They told us, "Oh, National Day is coming, which is December 2nd. So the immigration is not active. They rejected your document, so okay, no problem." I said, my brother said, "I'll wait. I want the right. Government office sometimes how they come in, maybe they will close." So we waited. December 2nd passed. We went there again. It told us the same story. I said, yes, that is true. When they reject our document, maybe I can show people that so thing, the people they rejected our document.
Right.
But we're not seeing nothing. We're going to tell them verbally, and we're seeing all your nationality coming. You're giving them a lesson, you're giving them ID. But we black. So luckily for us, we live in the market. One day somebody called them, my brother. He said, "Oh, they have job, fabric job."
Okay.
We said, "Good salary." The man said, "Well then, since you reject me, let me carry there. You start at work."
Wow.
Yeah, I said, "No problem, brother." Very nice guy. He said, "I'll carry there for you. Start at work. Don't worry about me. But me, I'm already here." So right away, we finish after our business. We run to the manager. Era, the guy have a connection. So we went to the main charge for 1,500 dirham, which is about 500 and some US dollar. We gain advance, which is 1,000 dirham. My brother paid on behalf of me. So we left. He said, the window where I get the woman contact to go for interview, you must transfer the banana 500 in my account. So the man, in the morning, right away, the man transfer the banana money in the account. He gave her the woman contact. According to him, that was a friend with the woman. He said, we'll go there, we shouldn't hesitate. Even the woman, after the interview, the woman want to deny her, we want to tell the woman, say, we want to do any job, the woman will take us because you know the woman.
Right.
Yeah. So, and what he tell us, how we did. He said, come down, you shouldn't get vexed, you shouldn't get angry with the woman. Anything she ask for, get do it. She will employ you. So when I went for an interview, me and my brother went the same day for an interview again because I now go nowhere without him. Send enter Dubai.
Wow.
Yeah, send enter Dubai. Go come first. Number 2. So I get the interview. He asked me everything. We finish the interview. So he said we'll go home. They will call us. So we call the guy. The guy said anything pass him, let me know. Call the guy. Tell him, say don't worry, don't worry, call you back. So we go in the market again. They will call us. He said, Camara, can you handle sewing machine? I said yes, because when I'm going to school before, I used to go to tailoring shop. So I guess more knowledge about more than 4 to 3 years now. I forgot about tailoring business.
Right.
I'll do my driving. So I said, yeah, I can handle it because I just want to do any job.
Right.
He said, okay, but then I said, he gave me the woman contact, one Chinese woman contact. He said, Muna will call you. You go for interview. Muna was the HR for the Chinese company. Well, are working with a lot now. So when they call me, made appointment with me to go for interview to the office. So me and my brother again, we dress up again, went together again for another interview to the same company. So when I take off and carry straight for test. No more interview, I carry straight for test.
Wow.
So went for a test, get to hem the clothes directly and straight. And I was lucky, I do it straight. But I now handle automatic machine before, crockery machine.
Right.
The first time said, when they asked me, I tell them, I say in Africa, we use manual. Before every sat down behind the machine, I said we use manual. This one is automatic and also is current. So in case of any mistake, maybe you actually forgive me for the first time. They said no problem, we know. The one is it's new coming. But yet when you can sew, we'll know. You do it. So when I hem the clothes directly, they look at it for that. I didn't go far. They say, okay. They left me, I went outside. So the HR to go, he said, yeah, they will fold that day. They picked two of us among the four. They said, we'll call you. That one happened December 17. So on December 22nd, they call us, they offer letter. We'll fold now. Because other guy went behind us, they did the interview, they passed. So we'll fold the call to come for the offer letter.
That made it.
Yeah, that made it.
Okay.
So
talk about day one on the job.
Yeah.
The first day on the job.
The first day on the job, to set up the machine, what also work with. On the 23rd now, because 22nd we get the offer letter, went home, they say in the morning by 8 o'clock I was sample to the job site. The first day on the job, you have to put the machine together, welcome to work with. We put all the sewing machine together. You also have some big machine where we're doing the whole stuff to design the blanket, the comforter.
Okay.
We install we have supervisor for that one the palinga. We was supervisor for that side. We have 3 sewing machine. We were to that department. We all in the same hall together. So we install. I think 1 or 5 days we do that installment. Everything we put together. We start work. We start complete work on 27. I mean, yeah, on the 29 now. We start complete one on the 29. Some people came down. Other groups start coming because they have different store to sell. Besides the bed sheet, they have bed there to sell. They have different things to sell.
Right.
So we're working according to tourists. The way tourists come, that's how we work. The way tourists come, that's how we work. Getting tourists. So now by day they will come more than 50, so now 100 from China. They will come big buses to come see the material we're making. Yeah. You can see the material we're making, and somebody will come, they will buy some. They will selling camel chocolate, camel milk, everything they were selling to that particular place while we're working, because we're working in a king yard.
Okay.
That king get the compound. Our company will not go take branch from there, they will not facing a blanket in the compound. So the department while we're working in now, because of our hard work, the very day, one day the manager came to us, me and my friend, he had a meeting. He called me and my friend, he said, "Yo, get up." We get up, we stand, I'm on the cry. He said, "You see the 2 guys? Whenever can work like the 2 guys in the company, we'll go in front. They are focused and they are working. Now having the if or the accident now. The next day,
wow.
Yeah, it happened the if or the accident. The next day now, you see, I come soon in the morning, we had program, the Chinese program. Because every on the 23rd, it's Chinese New Year Day. The New Year Day, so the soldiers will celebrate with us on the yachts. They take yachts for us for the celebrate.
Right.
So we only came that morning to come and wait for a few tourists to come and show the machine, the mill to them. That will definitely ensure that we're producing everything there now.
Right.
The camel hair, what we're making a blanket, that we're producing everything there. So for to put the machine on in the morning now, remember we came to the work 8 o'clock. We leave on our process, some part of the machine were not working. So we call the HR. When the HR came, we called the engineer from China. When they call the engineer from China, we put on video.
So the machine broke and they called the engineer from China.
Yeah.
via video.
Via video.
Okay, so you're having this virtual conversation on how to fix the machine.
Fix the machine. The place are struck.
Okay.
Because when they install the machine, they only put the machine together in 3 days' time with my brother. Then they take me from my department. They carry me there to have me on him to work with the machine.
Okay.
So we work for the whole day with them. In the evening, around 3 o'clock, all of them left in one channel. The next day now, we came now in the morning to work. The machine broke off. Machine broke off. Then everybody was standing looking at us because I was the place, I was the focus point. All the manager, the HR, everybody was standing. If the company was not clean up, it got weak. It was on ground. So everybody standing down to see the performance of the machine in front of the tourists. So on our process, we work it up. All the people show for the work, but some the people that damaged my hand, they put 2 hours to open that place.
They warn you people.
They warn us. They play a stinger around. If you open it before, in front of them, we were destroying it. If you want to touch it, the thing cut my hand. To get to touch it, it cut my hand. The message play very dangerous. So you shouldn't open it. But when the HR came, he called the engineer on video to show the place that we should open it. The place got it dead. And surely, as soon as we open it, they were there. The chiffon, he's all on the teeth of the machine. He said, you clean it. When you clean it, it will move freely. And surely, when we clean it, machine will off, we clean it, everything started working perfect. But later, what about that or on the machine? When the breeze blowing, it come back on the teeth. Then it stuck again. So my friend was the operator for the machine. So when he cut the machine off, he said, we'll re-clean. So we start cleaning on it again. Yeah, we clean it. He went to the department now, to my own department. He cleaning, I started cleaning. He asked me, if it finished, I was on the machine. I said, I finished. He said, okay, move on there. Move on there. He went to the area, he put the machine on. Machine started working perfect. But there was some magnet that's sort of been a product where they produce, but it's the one that Channing got because Channing red team was on that particular part. He came and took a magnet from the machine and put it inside. We never knew. But somebody saw him doing it. Somebody saw him doing it. That was the only problem of the whole problem we were looking for. We never knew. Without you start to different place. But before we get to that place now, my friend said no. This particular place here, they may not take measurement for the place. Now the magnet is not there to the measurement what the engineer put. Because he was the engineer 2 hours until the thing is showing on the machine.
Right.
Myself, when I went there, I saw I said that's true. Because the particular place may do measurement here. They set it up here before they produce start coming. Production start coming. So we took a magnet all want to face it the way we were looking. There was no way to get to the point. But my man put it somewhere that at least the product will coming small, but we're not coming to us at a fashion. So we stopped all the machine again. I went on the machine to start cleaning to my department because that was department. So at my department, I was responsible, the department was responsible. They are signed up. We were 3, but all of guys now come down to work.
Okay.
We were only 2 on department that day.
Go ahead.
But my first department era, that only glass was between we and our police. Anything we're doing there, they were seeing us. So one other cylinder men were working with a tailor machine. He came there to all about sending washing us. Me, I went on a machine, I started cleaning. Everybody left the department, they were focusing on now. So I started cleaning. During the last cleaning now, I don't know how the machine came on.
Wow.
I don't know how the machine came on, my brother.
So your hand was in the machine cleaning?
Under the machine. I don't know how I hold my hand. I don't know. I will not see myself now. I will know my brother, according to my friend, he called me Abraham, 3 times. I couldn't answer. I couldn't able to answer. The only time he heard my voice, Coach, been a knife and me come on hand. The machine feeling my hand. Machine feeling grinding my hand. Been a knife and me cut my hand.
You were asking for a knife to cut your hand?
Yeah, but the balance one now for my hand to move on the machine. My hand hanging on the machine. When I come to myself, I know according to him. Because I do all I don't know. He told me about that. And now you know I come for nerve.
Wow.
So when I came out now, one Egyptian down there, meted that hitter now, it tied on my hand. Because they said that's my blood wasting. Because all that thing happened, I don't know what happened. What about 9:30 now on January 2020? That morning, according to my friend. So you see the ambulance came to take me to the hospital, police ambulance. No.
How did Anna, your friend, explain how your hand entered the machine? And I heard it was grounding. It was just eating up, crushing all the bone.
Eating until it reached a level. If not go in a bone, the machine could ground me. If not go in my bone, because according to my friend, the machine chakla, I got the video here. But he was brave. You know, after the accident, he recorded that particular guy for a few seconds for evidence. Because he by Dubai experience. So he recorded. People say driving him, but say you know what, get scared. He recorded my flesh, everything on the machine. He recorded it. He has it with him.
So he has that recording.
Yeah, he has the recording. My flesh on the boom, the machine already dismantled by itself. On my boom, because the machine was too tight. Get imagine that type of thing. You should go to the machine. The sheet are there. Then the boom go there. So the boom dismantled the machine by itself. Spanner would tie our two hands, me and him. When I go, machine could swallow me.
Wow.
So that's how I lost my hand that day.
So that day after you lost your arm, I understand that the government was the one that came for you?
Yes.
So they took you to the hospital?
Yeah, the ambulance came first.
The ambulance came.
According to them, the ambulance couldn't make it because of the condition. They've been a chapel. The police chapel came right away.
They brought a helicopter?
Yes. They take me straight to Rashidia, one of the big government hospital. They take me there directly. Yeah, they take my particular, I have my passport, everything with me. They take my particular to the control room. My brother had to force himself from the side that day. Because everybody left, they dropped everybody from there, they barricade the place, but he now leave according to him. So they asked him, why you don't want to go? He said, it's my brother. He said, oh, yeah, your brother? He said, yeah, that's my brother. So that's how he said, but then they tell the company to fuck car for him right away and come to me to the hospital. So the company, HR, and him drove at the hospital, our movement, they came to me. But at the time, I went to the surgery room. They were on surgery on me, so they did not allow nobody to enter our movement. They gave them time. They sat down outside until the surgery finished. When the surgery finished, you have to wait for a normal few times before they can release you. You get a waiting room there also. So they kept me in the waiting room now that I had before they allowed them in. Most of our friends from the working side now, everybody started coming out for a visit now. Yeah.
What did the company say from the beginning? Did they talk about compensation after all of this happened?
Yeah.
What happened? Walk us through what happened after it was now established that you lost your left arm.
Right after the first surgery, the HR came to me at the surgery room. At the time I said, "How drugs on my arm?" And I into myself good. He told me a lot of things. Camera. Camera.
No.
We'll have something big for you after everything. We'll compensate you. We'll give it 30,000 year. After 30,000, we have another 50,000 dirham for you. Talking verbally to me, to the hospital now. Yeah. After that one, we'll give you left arm job.
Okay.
We'll get left hand job. We'll get left hand job.
Hold on 1 second. Somebody calling. Hello? Yeah. This number? Oh, for the girl? Okay, Bishop, we'll have to call you a couple of minutes. We're going live. I'll give you the information. All right. Yeah, so go ahead. So, sorry, guys, for that interruption.
No problem. So he said, we'll compensate you with 30,000 after the hospital. But he asked me
30,000 US or
dirham.
Dirham.
30,000 dirham.
That's about $8,000 to $9,000.
Yeah. $8,000 to $9,000.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, $8,000 to $9,000. He said after that, when you discharge, you start work, we'll get another 50,000 for you. He promised me, he said, you have wife? I said, I have wife. Hard cake? I said, hard cake. He said, okay, but then we'll make sure we'll bring your wife and your cake here. They went to, I thought my Abu was still working, I thought Corona not started yet. Abu was still working to the company. One of my friends, they put him, my brother, they said he shouldn't go to work, they'll pay him. He should be near me. Well, when they realized that, they don't even trust that it's my brother. Excuse me. So he told you to stay near me.
Right.
You shouldn't go nowhere.
Yes.
So he said they went to the hospital. He said they will still pay him if he's not working. So he stayed near me to the hospital. So they went to the working side. They announced that they will bring my family here. So everybody at the working side were happy. Now he said, oh, but thank God for camera.
Correct.
So every evening, the both after job, the whole group would take us at the air back and visit me. Pakistani, Indian, will mess up. Algerian, Tunisia, they will come in numbers to come and visit me to the hospital. Every evening. Until the company closed. Because Corona was getting tense in China. So they decided to close the company in January. In January, they closed the company.
Of this year?
No, 2020.
Okay.
I've been 2020.
Yeah.
January 2020, they closed the company. Since they closed the company, the Corona start in Dubai also, small, but they were not making it public. I went to the hospital. Where you should go to sit down to go for a breeze. My brother told me one time, he said, oh, they particular place here, and not say how they pay. Because all the time they bring people, the way people can dress, people can be dressing in a mall, they bring people in a particular hall. So I'm afraid, I don't know why the second they're talking about that I come here now. So the woman came to me, they see HR, you want for me to sign document to the hospital after my second surgery now, again. Yeah, after my second surgery, you want to sign document with him that they want to talk verbally, you put in the writing now to bring it to me for me to sign. I said, no, wait for my brother. No, I'm not to myself. I'm not able to sign.
Okay.
Me now have pain. I'm not able to sign. He started convincing me, talking to me, in the tune that you'll help me. After my accident, you'll give me a job for lifetime. The company will employ me for lifetime. He started telling me all that story. I said, no, I can't sign a document now until my brother come. He left a copy. My brother came and showed to my brother. But the way she was behaving, we thought from her heart. We signed a document, the sheet. When I signed the sheet, they have one copy, I have one copy. But after signing that sheet, she stopped coming to the hospital, the HR now. She was only sending her the all Chinese guys now to me, to the hospital.
Okay.
So, and we noticed that was different motives she was after. So, go to us, we didn't talk until we discharged from the hospital. They pay the money. Every 3 days, I go for dressing to the all clinic. Every 3 days, I go for dressing. I will call the HR, Chinese guy, he will come and pick me up and carry me. But when the corona get tense, they put in 3 more lockdown, nobody went to nobody again. So our last visit to the hospital was in April. So one Filipino girl went into the hospital. He said, the only advice I can give you, tell your brother, hey, get out to you to the house. They will see the sickness, you know, go for other people walking around with you.
Right.
So I will help you. You have bed, may say have bed. She has some materials in the bag and give them my brother. He said, go and treat your brother to the house until the sickness can come down. So at least he get some material for a few months materials. So we get for 1 month, and we're inside for 3 months. So when the material finish, I said, bro, what we do now? And they said, they're not finishing right now. What we do? And we're not getting no money. You need to eat, no money. He said, okay. And I'll have an appointment to the hospital. So when the appointment time reached, I said, let's go to the hospital. Maybe we'll get somebody who will sign for us to get some treatment again. So we went there on the appointment time. And any appointment you go there, you have to pay less than $130 US, which is 450 dirham.
You have to pay out of pocket.
Yes, because the company nowhere to see.
You couldn't find nobody.
Yeah, because of Corona, nobody going nowhere again. So they may take money. He said, my brother, don't worry about that. They may take money and pay on behalf of me to the hospital. Food, rent, everything now is kosher for now. Even when the HR came, the last seeing him asking for food, he take how much? 20 dirham. And going to me, for me I said, no, for me I can't refuse the money. When not everything, that whole day. If I say I get the money, they refuse it. I said, that whole day. Anything you spend, get market.
Oh my gosh.
So they may do everything for me. In our process, in our 3 months process, we in a lockdown. Nowhere to go, nowhere. No market was depending on to make business to feed us. And nobody sending money to buy market for them because Corona or America said, oh, 10 more a year. Every Italy said, oh, 10 more a year. And that will get them customer from. Nowhere to make business. When you go, help us inside. The guy at the room, one more, he been meant to pay the renters. My best space and best space. Where the money coming from?
So he's paying now for double bed space.
Yeah.
When you lost your arm, did you inform your wife and children back home? In fact, how old are your kids?
Yeah, my kids, one they 5, one 7. The first one is now about 9 now. My first kid is 9 now.
And they know that you lost your arm?
Yeah, only my wife know right now.
The children don't know?
Maybe you tell them because they're small, maybe you tell them I don't know. But my wife know because when I was to the hospital, I told my wife, she do that, but they got crying that day. Up to now, anytime she see my hand, tear will come out to call her the phone. Anytime she see me, tear will come down. Up to now. So now you even communicate on video, I can show my hand to her no more. Yeah, show my face to her, communicate.
I know you try to make the case here concerning your arm.
Yeah.
Where are we now when it comes to this case?
Okay.
Have you filed a lawsuit, or do they allow you to do that in this country, or it is just goodbye?
Yeah, it's allowed. We're lucky through Vamuya Kocha. One brother came to him that he has similar case with the government, RTA, the buses that are running for transportation, the government buses. The wife had accident in it. There was nowhere to find to help me, nobody to find to help me. So he went to one advocate counselor. He registered a case there. People helped me. They charged him 15% after the case. He must pay. According to him, he was successful in 4 years' time. He ought to win a case. So after the lockdown, in May, he met us home. We had one of his nephew living with us. So the guy make our case to him. So he came to us. We explained the whole story to him. He said, but then I will take you there. Because he said, my own are still on now. I don't know why they stay here or they're not here. But we'll make sure we look for the office I'll carry out there. So he came out to the office. We sat down with them. I was still having wound on my hand. We sat down with them. We talked. We said, okay, when everything finished, when the case reached to the police, when the case reached to court, we got a case number. Then the only time they can take charge, they can see into the case. So after the lockdown, in July, the police told us after everything we should go back to the police station. So to criminal department, because when the company took us, they not get our document. They will not change visa for 3 months because we're on 3-month operation to the company. So
you don't have a contract between you and
the only contract they gave us, the offer letter they gave us.
Okay.
Yeah, how much they will pay us and how much hours we working for. And normally that's how they can do the before you take you that they give you offer letter, they offer you first, you tell you your salary and your job. What you going to do? Your job, what you going to do? You get that offer letter. The Emirates can't beyond that. But in a 3-month probation, it has not occurred. So I didn't get my document done. But they sent me for 1 visa change.
Okay. So what do you expect now, or what are you expecting now from this company?
According to, because the lawyer what we're explaining now, we went to the lawyer, we saw the case there, they got document to go and notarize it, we went and notarize it between me and the law firm. What we signed contract with them, they're trying to fight the case.
Okay.
Trying to fight the case for us. But they are requesting for 30%.
That's how much?
The 30% about 7,000 to 8,000.
Okay.
According to them, they want the money what they supposed to claim for us.
If they win the case.
When they win the case, about 7,000 to 8,000, so we pay them. When they win the case.
Okay.
So the last time they called me, that they want some money from me. I never knew it was in a contract sheet because the contract sheet was in Arabic. We never change it into English.
So you didn't see the fine print?
Yeah. I thought everything was on there because I want to told them, say, we not get nothing here now. You help us. They said, okay, we'll help you. After they pay, I'll pay 30%. But after they keep asking me for money, I told my friend, I said, maybe they put something in the document we don't know. Oh,
you didn't translate it, you just signed?
We just signed, actually.
But it was in Arabic.
Yeah, we didn't translate it, we signed. So when we signed it, they gave it to them, they continue to ask more for money. The first money they asked for first, it was almost 800 US dollar, which is 3,000 dirham. I said, but I don't get money. I even reply to them, he said, okay, but then reply to the code that you don't get money. So like, only way they will open your file. Or they will not open your file. So I had to write on the code email to write that I don't get money. The statement will come for myself. So I write on the code email, I send it to the code. Then the law firm, Mr. Abraham now, he said, okay, definitely CA, anything will get back to you.
Right.
So we take more than, I don't know, 8 to 7 months, no reply. No reply coming from nowhere. So our community, Muslim community chairman, he said, no, we can't sit down behind, we can't sit down near the team. Yeah, from when you can't sit down near the team. We need to go back to the office there and go ask them what is going on with the case. When they want the money, the percentage what they call for, or they want to half, then we can try to raise the half, then we'll give it to them. So we went there, luckily to us, we met the manager himself for the law firm, Mr. Abraham Mullah, who's a citizen for the country.
Right.
But we are law firm, you cannot practice lawyer until you be a citizen for the country. So we met him directly. He said, okay, no problem. For your condition, we'll help you. So they may drop the 30% to 20% for all that particular day. So wow. They sort of raise, they will claim me to 200,000 dirham for us. The man said no. For the main case, when I start with 200,000, how much the man will get? When we take our percentage for instance, how much the man will get? So you change the document, you make it 500,000. So right away, they change the document, the 30%, make it 20%, we'll sign that one again. Right away, they change it right before they make, but the hire assistant in the office, we'll sign that one that day. It's okay, we'll make your case now. We'll open a file. You can go. Anything, we'll let you know.
Have they made progress?
Yeah. So now, they call after, he said, go after 3 months, we'll call you. They call me right after 3 months. When they call me, they told me, say, they make a case. But the people wanted the money, but they will make a claim to the court that I cannot have money, I cannot have no income here. When the court accept, then they'll continue with the case. They will not pay no money no more.
When you expect that to happen?
That's what we're still waiting for. Up to now.
While you're waiting, I know our people say dry dog sweet, but what you will be eating before that dog dries? What are you doing now?
Nothing. I'm not doing nothing. I'm only doing sometime. From your kosher, maybe I'll love for him to speak to, because actually from God, him actually, he helped me a lot. He put a little notion in my head for doing marketing for people, people send money buy goods for them, and now he doing work now. So I don't want him left in the market now. So sometimes when customer call him, he will call me and send me the contact. I go to the business. Maybe they will pay €100 or not $100. That one will managing right now.
And how often you get that?
Maybe in a month, maybe you have 2 customers, 1, 3. If possible, sometimes you can get 2 or 3 customers in a month time. Sometimes maybe you have $300. We can keep some. We pay rent with it. Yeah, the house surviving right now. Since that time, since we go to the court now, the company refused to do anything for me. But through God, our dynamic chairman,
and that's where I was about to come.
Yes, my first time meeting him, before he get to the power, yeah, he promised me, right away, take $100 US and give it to me. To go to the hospital first, go and buy some medicine for yourself, go treat yourself. Mr. Moseti Dwayne, our chairman.
For the Liberian community. Yeah.
Yes. He asked me for my status. I seeking you visa. Every 3 months, I'm seeking you visa. Every 3 months. He said, okay. For them want to come in, I'm fully responsible right now for you. When you finish, call me. I will change your visa for you. In fact, send me your particular everything. So I sent my passport copy to him, and my passport star, everything. As soon as the month end, he changed my visa. As soon as that one finish again now, the one half now again, he changed it for me.
Wow.
Yeah, the past 3 months, thank God, since I bother with him, the visa change moved on my head. He promised me that he will do more. And what I see him doing, I trust that he can do more. Actually, yeah, do well, and he's doing well. Even today, I'm on a life because of him. I can follow you most of the time. I don't think I come to see you. When I'm Mr. Mose. Yeah, I can always follow you most of the time from Banga, most of the area then. Follow your life story.
Wow.
Yeah. So I thank you very much for what you're doing for the Liberian community. But small. What you're doing for the community right now, very big. I wouldn't go pay him. When you sit down, you say Amina. But every day people praying for him. Every day people praying for him. Because he's there for everybody. He's there for everybody. So
wow.
That's a short story.
Have you, I know all of this happened, have you reached out to your community, your people from back home, to talk to them? You know, the Mandingo community back home.
Yes, they are all coming now. Our chairman carry us. We got one talk show in America, called in Tennessee. Maybe you hear about his name before. I don't know. He came down to Liberia. They feel that to Liberia. I want to contest for this is number 13. You were in Liberia. I trying to. I learned that I'm going back to America. So the time they asking for money for the court to pay the 30%. We went to they carry me to the media. Yeah.
Okay.
For to raise funds. And we thank God to our diaspora brothers, to the Kwadu Boni and Famusa, and a lot of friends of our chairman, Mustafa, is not here today. Yeah. Most of the friends, they contributed small cash, about $1,450. Yeah, towards part payment of the 30% what the people are requesting for.
So first, give us your number, because in your case, we're not in the position to use our information, because we can leave anytime you're here. Your case is not as urgent as what the other girl named. So give us your number first. What's your number?
052.
Okay, 52
53
53
73
73
287.
287.
Yeah.
And the name is Abraham.
Abraham A. Camara.
Abraham. The Kamara is with a K, right?
Yeah, Kamara.
K-A, okay, Abraham Kamara. Okay. Just in case, guys, also, we're just gonna keep that that app. We're gonna keep that Cash App number up there, just in case you decide you want to help him, and you're on here and you don't have the means to go through whatsoever. You can just use that information right there, but make sure you spell it out and just tag Abraham into it, and make sure, even if you did use the app, make sure you say AB Kamara. It is important that you mention his case. And for all of you watching here, at times 1,000, at times 1,000 plus that are following, I just want you to know that there's a lot happening here in this region, and I don't want to single Dubai out. This is happening all over, where Liberians, not only Liberians, have been promised these lucrative jobs. People, in his case, in AB's case, the guy, his mechanic boy or his cowboy, who made it through these treacherous waters, some of them eaten by a shark, these floaters that they refer to as boats, and they take them to these little towns in Italy, and somebody will be fighting all the political shenanigans and all of that. And sometimes they're lucky and they made it. Migrants, economic migrants, they call them, just to see greener pastures, be it coming from Guinea, the Ivory Coast, Nigeria, everybody coming up on these shores just to look for survivor. That is the case of Abraham, a young man working in Liberia, very successful, got a job and all of that. But hearing that offer of going into the white man's land and making it, he will then lose his arm today. He's living as an amputee here, a young Liberian fellow. We were here, the minister met him, talked to him on the sideline and all of that. But that's his number, just in case you want to help him and call him, and say, okay, my man, I send you $100, go pick it up. You could change your visa or something. AB's number is right there, +971. That's Dubai code, 525-373-287. That's his private number right there. And then if you also cannot go through that process, and you have the Cash App information, make sure you say Abraham. It is very important, so that we use that app for so many purposes, but you have to stress that it is Abraham, and something to just keep him going till maybe the lawyer, like he said, some 4 or 5 years. And there are a lot of things happening here. This is like the survival of the fittest. Dubai was built. It was built as a tourist destination. You come here, you do what you want to do, you shop. Let's say basically it was built for rich people, and people coming in here already have the job ready in their hands. They prepare the visa, working migrants. They come straight from the airport legally. But if you enter here with a tourist visa and you're here as a tourist, trust me, you cannot survive in these conditions. And those, because of the condition back home, you find, guys are crunched up in these apartments and trying to make a living. It's survival of the fittest, If I know it's not in your case, it's not like the U.S. where, within 1 or 2 weeks, you're moving in your own apartment. Jobs are everywhere, especially when you're legit. That's not the case with AB. Well, we will then, AB.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Let's close with the Liberian president here. You want to step aside? Let me just bring in the president of the Liberian Association, who is one of the brains behind some of the things that are happening here. Welcome again, sir, to Lena Panorama. You care to say your name, and then we can go from there.
Thanks so much, Mr. Kwame. My name is Moses T. Doyle, chairman of a Liberian community in the UAE.
Thank you so much, Chairman. And I know you know his case, all of that. Thank you so much. Somebody yesterday was typing and they said, go to the transgender and the transguard building. They said there are over 500-600 Liberians living in that particular structure. Something that I talked to you about tomorrow.
Sure.
Yeah, tomorrow I know we're expected to meet with the Minister of Gender. Talk about that. You're assembling all the young women in this country. Some of them struggle. They came through the desert and all of that. There's to huddle tomorrow with the Gender Minister here also. Talk about that.
Yes, for that I've already made a plan and I set everything up tomorrow. Mm-hmm. She's going to be meeting the ladies, the women's of the Liberian community. She's going to be there. I got a hall already. I took a hall for them.
Okay.
So there's a big hall. She will meet up with them tomorrow and then.
And these women we're talking about, they're coming from all over the UAE.
Yeah, all over the UAE, yes. Because I have it on my platform already.
Okay.
I send it on all the platforms for the ladies to meet up with the Gender Minister so she can be able to talk to them. So it's already set up for tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And then I've talked to my people, to my children from Jebel Ali. Mm-hmm. They are in the, how do you call the company is called Trash Guards Company. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of Liberians there. Maybe up to 3,000, 4,000 Liberians. They are in one place. They are calling upon me every day. I go there, meet them. So I would like the media to get in to see what is happening over there with me.
Sure.
So we got to be there tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm here.
To see how best we can go and talk to our Liberian brothers, because they are all in there just waiting to see the chairman's coming and what he's going to do, and what he can do, and what he's going to say to their people, so they can be able to come over. So, as the chairman of the Liberian community in the UAE, I'm doing my possible best to make sure we carry this community forward.
Okay.
So, my dear brothers and sisters, we got to work in hands. Tomorrow we'll be there to meet them, and you guys going to see the group of Liberians in the UAE. There are a lot of Liberians, and I'm doing everything possible to make sure that this community go forward.
Thank you so much, Chairman, and you are doing a brilliant job. BA people who are coming with no visas, some enter through many other ways, and you are helping them. Let me go let the brother close his final word with Mandingo. I always like to see people calling.
Thank you so much.
I like people, talking to their people out there. Thanks for all of you. Talk to your people in your Mandingo tribe. Take it away. 1 minute. Talk to them. Make a plea.
Okay, assalamu alaikum. mademani vademalu ajole momenga mena ajole mademe kampona association mino isha kwadu boni famusa ajo akase ewa ke ay mademe ke premier mo aye mana mademe be na ajo akase mademe lo ma jubola ne wa sa kondure bro musa ni kangu makame ijole mo be mi bo aden fasa ravedi mi bo ja mi wo mo gba ko mi no ja for the me justice no jama me kono so assalamu alaikum.
Malaikum salam. Well, I'm Kwame Opa Wicks here, somewhere in Dubai. Thank you. God bless you. See you tomorrow. Same time, same platform. Good night.